This is an example of the type of results you might receive from a genetic research study. Some results are called positive, while others are called negative. Either one might be returned. A positive result may indicate the presence of gene variations that diagnose an existing health condition or show increased likelihood of developing certain medical diseases. For instance, you might have a variation in a gene that increases your chances of having higher levels of cholesterol, which can contribute to heart disease. The result can be used by your doctor to make recommendations about medicines, diet, or appropriate lifestyle changes that might lower your cholesterol level and help prevent heart disease from occurring. The same gene variation found in you could also be present in some of your biological family members. As we learn more about how gene variations impact health, the meaning of gene variations found by researchers may change. This means that a variation thought to cause a disease today may later be found to not cause the disease. Sometimes researchers find variations in genes, but they do not know if the variations cause disease. Research studies may or may not try to contact you if their understanding of gene variations change. Despite looking at many genes with one test, gene variations associated with the disease may not be found. We call these negative results. This means that if you are in a research study because you have a medical condition, variations that clearly contribute to the medical condition were not found in the genes that were studied. However, the cause of your medical condition could still be genetic. Researchers may not have looked at all genes that cause the condition. It is also possible researchers find a variation in a gene, but more studies need to be done to understand if it really causes your medical condition. Some research studies may want to study variations in genes that increase risk for certain diseases. A negative result in this situation means that the test did not find any gene variations that increase your risk for developing the diseases that were being studied. Researchers may not have looked at all genes that could increase your risk. The technology researchers use to test the genes may miss certain types of variations. If researchers do not have enough evidence that a gene variation increases risk of disease, it may not be reported. It is important to realize that negative results do not eliminate your risk for the tested diseases. Some genetic results may not be called positive or negative. This is because some gene variations may not impact your health, but could impact the health of your children. When a result shows you have a gene variation that could impact the health of your future children, the result is called a carrier result. For example, sickle cell disease is a condition caused by gene variations inherited from both parents. When a parent has only one gene variation for sickle cell disease, the parent is a carrier for sickle cell but does not have the disease. When two parents are carriers for the same condition, they may want to use that information to make reproductive decisions. Please check out other videos on the playlist to learn more about important issues to consider before choosing whether or not to learn genetic research results.